Good day, everybody. Happy Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. I'm Najah Lightfoot Bagley, multi-award winning author of Good Juju, Mojos, Rites, and Practices for the Magical Soul. And this is the fourth video in my series of spell a day videos that I'm recording of the spells that I wrote for Llewellyn's 2021 Spell a Day Almanac. And you can see in this video today we have a bit of a different background. It's been super cold here in Denver where I live. We're just coming off of some days in a row that saw us hit below zero weather, and it was super cold. And so we've got snow on the ground outside. So I'm not outside today. I'm inside, being toasty warm, and also sending thoughts of warmth and safe shelter for all those people in Texas and in the South and New Orleans, and where it's super cold down there for those folks. And I know us mountain city people, we're used to it, but in that area, in those areas, I know there's been a lot of trepidation and things falling apart and power grids going out and outages because they're not used to that kind of weather. So my thoughts and prayers and warm wishes to all of you. And also today is Ash Wednesday, and I'm excited to share the spell I wrote for this day. Yesterday was Mardi Gras, and New Orleans is a deep place of love in my heart, spirit, and soul. And even though I live in Denver, there's definitely a piece of my spirit and soul that belongs to the city of New Orleans. And I know that it was quite the feat for them to not have the parade yesterday. However, through social media and through all the house floats and the Yardi Gras, it's called, and people all over the world were able to celebrate and have Mardi Gras in the spirit of New Orleans. So I wish all my friends and loved ones and down there in the city, in the Crescent City and the Big Easy, goodness and good Juju, and they know that I'm always thinking of them as I'm thinking of you. So here's the spell I wrote for today. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. On this day, you may come across people with ashes on their forehead. The practice is rooted in antiquity and symbolizes mortality, faith, and the beginning of Lent. While this practice is commonly associated with people who are Christian, we too, as pagan or earth-based spiritual people, can connect with our mortality and humility by placing a bit of dirt on our forehead. You can choose to make your forehead symbol any form that calls to you. For this spell, gather a bit of dirt. Hold the earth in the palm of your hand. Breathe in its earthly goodness. From the earth I came, unto the earth I shall return. I am loved, guided, blessed, and protected. Now place a bit of the earth on your forehead. Allow it to remain there until you are ready to remove it. So, I always like to say that I am a practical witch, and it's cold outside, so what did I use for my earth? Just some potting soil. Even potting soil smells so good, smells so fresh like the earth. And I did put some, a little bit of this earth on my forehead earlier today before I sat down to record this video, and it was a wonderful experience. We are earth-based people. We practice earth-based spirituality, and so we too can use this practice to connect with our Mother Earth, with our spirituality, thinking about our own mortality. There's been a lot of people who have left us during this season, and we're still in the pandemic, in the COVID season, and so there's lots of people leaving. So it's good to recognize that in a way that is helpful and comforting to you, and just be well and take care of yourselves. And I wish you, as always, many blessings and good juju.